I need to have a new space for my 3D printer, so I'm demounting one of tanks with Moina that isn't doing quite well. Like it had on top some plants on hydroponic medium. There are few Moina in here. Tomorrow I will pour water and 3D mesh recover that Moina floating in here. And here in bucket are plants that were on top of it, like they were quite long, and I've pushed on social media chat of local group that if anybody will get them out of my hands and responded Aquarius shop owner that I know, and I buy in from him some fish. In a day, so I will probably drive to him and give him that plants. I'm not sure what to do with that plants. Like I kind of wish to keep them. I have them for a few years, maybe 2, 3, and they were like starting in my beta projects with smaller tanks. And but I don't have any space for them, so probably I will give him those as well as a little surprise. He got a lot of tanks and probably can find a good display for them. Yeah, probably I should clean up with those. Like in here they are looking okay, but here is like hanging out into down, and in here as well up to floor, so it's like quite messy right now. I got some plants even in soil in basement. They got light only from those tanks next to the sitting next to it, actually standing. And here is quite a mess. It's really dark in tank. I've had this smaller plant from my brother apartment, and apparently it's growing bushy. I would say really dense. I'm not sure if I should remove it in total. A few of those I've already removed 2 days ago, but it's still too dense, and for me it's not a pleasant look. From where it's going, this one? Again some mystery. Oh my god. And going back to this tank, and those roots were taking out 1/3 of that glass, and I had really strong lights on those top plants, and despite that there were only Moina, not even a lot of it, for a few months. And I've just took tests of nitrates. Like there weren't any NO2 because even without filtration there was only aeration, but there weren't fish, and there was some ground, but NO3 was like on about 100, maybe a little bit more. So it was quite a lot, considering that there were only few snails and Moina, and a lot of plants. I know I've put there some yeasts, but it was like maybe 3 times a month, maybe less, and usually green water. So that is an expecting result, as I thought that those roots and plants on top sucking up more of that stuff. So I'm more eager to remove excess stuff because I don't think it's working as it was advertised on internet. Yeah, I guess. To be fair, I wasn't doing the water changes. I just poured little bit water with Moina and replaced with green water, but not really a lot of. But even that, there are no fish in there, only Moina and not a lot of Moina, so that result wasn't too pleasant to see. Only thing that could defend it was that there was limited light, like partially that plant had that strong light, but another branches were trying to grow out and they were like reaching shadows, and that's not the good environment, the growth, and that growth would remove that NO3, I guess. And I wasn't cutting stems as well, so I wasn't forcing it to regrow with new branches, shoots. So maybe that's the reason that plant already was fighting for a light and wasn't focused at maximum growth, maybe. Nevertheless, I like those roots from plants growing above, if it's such a small amount, not whole tank. So yeah, I will keep it, but not that many, as it's harder to maintain, harder to remove duckweed as well, when there are duckweed in between roots and stems. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm convincing myself to reduce amount of duck plants with that thoughts, or is it actually an issue or not such an efficient way of removing those toxic stuff. Of course, water changes are I would say better, more efficient to keep it in better ratings. Yeah. Okay, here are like example of roots in tank that are almost too big for me. Like, it's fine, it's looking cool because it's less than 1/3 of that tank, bottom tank. Here is similar case, and it's like quite steady, it's not growing any farther. Yeah, and it's not disaster on top, well, except of it, but this is from different tank, I guess. Yeah, this is different topic, but I'm really glad that I've connected 1 meter of LED light into that bottle that was on balcony at summertime. Right now it's too cold and too dark outside, so right now it's diluted because I've replaced 2/3 with fresh water. Yeah, but it's convenient using it like that instead of bright lights, I guess. That's it for today. It's even longer than I expected. I just want to share that I'm eliminating one of tanks. That tank was one of oldest in my basement experiments, so it's final time to let it go, as it's not connected to my water change. Thanks, bye.